Well, good afternoon. Today, I'm out in the woods. You want to see what the woods look like? I'll just give you a show. This is where I am today. Out for a little hike. Maintaining my distance from all living creatures except for the ticks that'll be coming alive pretty soon. So how are you guys doing? This is Pastor Steve here from Clintondale Christian Church, and I am gone out for a walk. Need some fresh air. It's a beautiful day outside. Good day to be out. And while we're out here, I wanted to share a little section of text with you from the book of Mark. And the book of Mark, chapter 1, verse 35. And it says this: very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up. He left the house and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. Now, he did this often. It wasn't just one time. And he would just go out to spend time with his Father. And it's amazing how you can find God in the wilderness. You can find God in his majesty. And it's so wonderful to be outside on a beautiful day like today. And so let's look at some of God's majesty, his handiwork. See this dead tree? Well, that's going to become fodder for the next living tree that comes up behind it, because it breaks down into nothing. And then as we go along this trail here, we notice that there's moss, and the moss covers the ground to keep things in place. And we have more dead trees. And so it's interesting, scattered around, we'll find dead trees among the live trees. And nothing is wasted in God's economy. The dead trees become fertilizer for the live ones. Then we have all kinds of trees. These are cedar trees that I got right here in front of me. And these will last a long time. These are what they make fence posts out of, houses out of. But then there's other trees that seem to break down much more quickly. And they don't survive. And then yet there's other trees that the animals like to eat, and you can see the whole bottom section is eaten off when they left the top half. It's the deer. But most importantly, the best part of the wilderness is to be able to sit down and be quiet and to be still. So I'm going to look for a nice little place to sit here and be quiet and be still. And I'm looking at some rocks over here. I think those rocks will work fine. Trying to stay out of the tall grass because I know those ticks are going to be coming out soon. There we go. So I got this rock to sit on. And so many times we are so busy, we never take time to smell the coffee. We never take time to smell the roses. We never take time for the Lord. And so today's Friday. You got this weekend coming up ahead of you. Woohoo. Some of you are quarantined and can't leave, and some of you are self-quarantined. You know you shouldn't leave, and the rest of you, well, you should stay home anyway. If you do go outside for fresh air. Go for a walkabout in the woods. Go where people don't usually go. Don't go in tall grass where there's ticks or anything else like that. But just go and enjoy God's creation. And then sit down like I'm doing right now. And the Bible says, be still and know that I am Lord. And so I'm sitting here, just nice and peaceful, and listening to the background noise of which I wish wasn't there. That's why I love the Adirondacks. There is no background noise except for animals. But still, take the time to be with the Lord. It could be in your closet, it could be in your basement, it could be in your garage, it could be in your car, it could be anywhere. But the best part is being alone with the Lord. It's just you and the Lord and no distractions other than airplanes flying overhead. Gotta love civilization. But I guess it's better than yesterday. Yesterday I had the fire alarm go off. No, that wasn't planned. I thought it went off. I figured it was just noon. But then it kept going off. I figured, well, we got a problem here. And then they asked me to move on because I was in the way. But today, I can be still and no one can get in my way. And actually that plane behind me, I think that was a Stearman with the axial type pistons. They go in a circle. Yeah, how do I know that? Yeah, I grew up on an airport with my father. My father was an airplane freak. But just be still. Try to block out all these interferences, all these distractions of which get my attention all too quickly. And just be still. Hallelujah. So I encourage you today, relax and be still and know that He is God. There's nothing that we can face that is not outside of His realm, outside of His grip, outside of His power. But as humanity, we have to face certain things. Certain things we bring on and certain things come on to us. We didn't ask for them. But it really doesn't matter in the end. In the end, it says, be still and know that I am God. So that's what I'm going to do. Alrighty. I ask God to bless you guys. You guys have a great weekend. I'll be back here again tomorrow. And don't forget Sunday, 10 o'clock. Alrighty. We won't be meeting at the church in case you haven't figured that one out. So far, the decree from Albany says we're taking that pause of no meetings. So he didn't give the end of that deadline when the pauses end. So we need to honor him for at least probably a few more weeks. And that'll be something that elders and I discuss, figure out what we're going to do with this. But in the meantime, I got you, you got me. We'll get through this. Alrighty? God bless you. Till tomorrow.